What's going on, Bears fans? Coming back at you another edition of Bear Down Forever. So I'm gonna jump right into it. So the Bears and Giants, the final injury report came out. So Chicago has 3 players out, 2 doubtful, and 4 questionable, and New York has 5 players out. So for the beloved Chicago Bears, David Montgomery, running back, ankle, he's out. Sure, it's not a surprise to anybody. Anybody that saw that injury didn't think that he would probably be playing this week. We just don't know the extent of how long he will be out. Jalen Johnson, cornerback, his quad, he's out again. Second week in a row that Jalen Johnson will be out. So Jalen Jones will step in, and hopefully he will play well like he did play last week. I'm gonna say this again. Hopefully he'll play better than he did last week. Hopefully we get some turnovers and some more pressures on the quarterback and everything, because they have a lot of receivers that's just out. Dane Cruikshank, safety, hamstring, he is out. Linebacker Matthew Adams, he has a hamstring as well. He is doubtful. Ryan Griffin, tight end, Achilles, he is doubtful. Robert Quinn, illness, defensive end, he is questionable. Cairo Santos, kicker, he's personal, he's questionable as well. I don't know what it is with him, Cairo Santos, but whatever it is personal. I pray that he's okay, because personal could be anything. I don't want to speculate because I don't know what it is, but I just pray and wish the best for the brother, and him and his family is in my prayers. Sterling Weatherford, linebacker, ankle, he's questionable. Velus Jones Jr., wide receiver, hamstring, he's questionable. Now with Velus Jones Jr., this is a step in the right direction, because he is not doubtful anymore. He's questionable, and he's leaning towards making his NFL debut, and I am looking forward to it. He does not have that much on tape, being that he only played in 1 preseason game. Harrison Graham said in a video that he hasn't been doing a lot, so he probably won't be a lot for him to do, but I'm sure they'll have some special packages or whatever for him to do, and maybe he'll be on kickoff and punt return, even though Tristan Ebner is leading the NFL in kickoff returns. But with Montgomery being out, Ebner is now the number 2 running back on the depth chart. So therefore it would make sense to have Velus Jones Jr. Taking over the kick return duties. So I like David. I like Khalil Herbert. I think that he is a solid back. When the Bears drafted him last year, I was happy about it. I was like, this guy is good. He's a strong runner. He has good hands. And the way he played last week was amazing. And the Giants do not have a good run defense. So I think he can have another big day, and we'll see how that's going to work. So the players out for the Giants. Wide receiver Kadarius Toney, he has a hamstring, he's out. Wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson, he has a knee, he's out. Defensive lineman Leonard Williams, he's dealing with a knee, he's out. Cordero Float, cornerback, he has a calf issue, he's out. Nick McLeod, cornerback, has a hamstring, and he will be out as well. So with the Giants wide receivers, they have some young players, and they're going to be asked to do a lot this week. They're probably going to rely heavily on Barkley rushing the ball, Barkley receiving the ball. They're going to try and utilize their tight ends. They're going to try and get some stuff with Daniel Jones' legs, and they're gonna have to rely on their young receivers and Kenny Galladay. I know it has been a while since he's done anything significant in the league, but he's still in him. He's still a player. He still could do stuff. So we cannot sleep on anybody on this team. If you take this team lightly, they're going to beat you. Seriously, we have to go in there and prepare for this team like they're an NFL team, because they are an NFL team. There's no such thing as easy wins in this league. Can you go in there and beat a team and make it look easy? Yes, it can happen, and it will happen. It has happened. But the most important thing is, if you go in there thinking that just because, this team is beaten up and battered and everything, that it's going to be an easy win, that's a scenario for L. You go in there and you just think you're going to walk all over somebody. People have pride. People have, they have talent. They have expectations on themselves and each other. The same way that they're in the locker room talking about stuff and what the Bears can do, the Giants are in the locker room doing the same thing about what they can do. So they have to be focused on the task at hand. Number one, keep the penalties low. Number two, make sure you wrap up and tackle. Oh my goodness. You gotta wrap Saquon Barkley up. You gotta tackle him. Number three, you gotta make sure that you utilize his philosophy, because Daniel Jones is known for throwing interceptions and putting the ball on the ground. So we got to make sure we take care of that. And we have to have good ball security as well, because Justin Fields has been doing the same thing. He has put the ball on the ground and he has thrown interceptions too. So we definitely have to make sure that we have good ball security. Another thing for Justin Fields, there should be some running lanes for him to make some things happen. He's the first quarterback that's mobile that the Giants have played against this year, and so he has an opportunity to pick up some things pick up some yards on the ground, and it's going to be an opportunity for him to complete some passes. He has to relax and put the previous games behind him. They said that he had a good week. He had a really good week of practice, and that he looked good. And hopefully, when he comes out, he can make the easy throw, because he missed a lot of easy throws last week. He just looked completely rattled. I know I said that in my previous video, but he really, really just looked completely rattled. And that's not what we want with our quarterback. We want our quarterback to go in there and be confident and know that, okay, they're covered downfield. I know I got the outlet over here. Let me just drop it off to him. Boom. Okay, it's done. He has to be able to make these things happen. And the way that he is, the way he looked last week, he doesn't look comfortable at all. So I don't know. I'm not sure yet if Sam Mustipher is going to be starting at center again, or if Lucas Patrick is finally going to start at center. I really hope Lucas Patrick gets to start at center, and that Tevin Jenkins will get to start at guard, and we won't have to do the rotation, because I really want to see what this line is going to look like when it's in full strength. So that is something that I'm definitely looking forward to see. And it's just been a lot going on this week. Robert Quinn is dealing with the illness, and we don't know. He's been practicing, but we don't know if he's going to play, because he's been dealing with the illness and everything. So this is going to be something to see, because the Bears, this is set up for Quinn to have a big game this week. But I also feel like maybe Travis Gibson or Al-Quadin Muhammad or even Dominique Robinson could come in and have a big game as well, because these guys they've been putting in some work, and they've been getting some good pressures. Not a lot of sacks, but they've been getting some good pressure. Well, not Al-Quadin Muhammad, but I want to see him do more. I really do. And the Giants have been struggling, but Coach Flu said this perfectly. He said, you see a team struggle, and you want to go in there and try and exploit the things that they've been struggling with, but they're working on that too. They're working on ways to improve that, just like they see the Bears struggling and they want to go exploit that. But just like the Bears have been working, it's the truth. I mean, you're always trying to get better. No matter what you're always trying to get better. So, and back to the Cairo Santos situation. So with Cairo Santos dealing with a personal issue and not knowing the status is going to be for Sunday, the Bears had some tryouts. They tried out kicker Michael Badgley from Miami, kicker Brian Johnson from Virginia Tech, kicker Josh Lambo from Texas A&M, long snapper Hunter Bradley, Mississippi State, punter Cameron Nizeliak from Georgia. So they are actively trying to get it figured out what they're gonna do in case Cairo Santos can't go, because I mean if he's not gonna be, they may shoot. I don't know if they got to sign the guy on Saturday or if they got to sign the guy Sunday, morning. But the Bears they're traveling on Saturday, so they probably gonna have to have a guy they shoot. They might sign him tonight on Friday. So we're gonna see. So I kind of alluded to it already. What the keys to victory are. I'm gonna run it out again. Keep the penalties to a minimum. You have to tackle. Have to tackle well. Have to attack. Have to get pressure on the quarterback, and not just pressure. Get hits and sacks on him, and try and make him put the ball on the ground, because he's been known to do it. Also, on offense, the quarterback Justin Fields has to make his completions. He has to make, especially the easy ones. You got to make the easy throws. We have to protect the quarterback. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of the plays that Justin has been sacked or pressured on, well, I'm going to most say a lot of the sacks, because some of the pressure comes quick, but sometimes he just holds on to the ball too long. He stands in the pocket and holds on too long. So he has to make a decision and either get rid of the ball, step up in the pocket, leave the pocket, or whatever. He can't just stand in there and be a sitting duck. He's way too talented of a player. And they have to. The line has to protect though. That's first and foremost. The running backs have to hit their holes and make sure they hold on to the football. We cannot have turnovers, because this team this team needs to get as many points on the board as fast as possible. And another thing about this game, the Giants have not scored a first half touchdown this season. And the Bears have not given up a second half touchdown this season. So that, to me, draws an interesting scenario. So, will the Bears give up a touchdown in the first half of this game, or would they give up a touchdown in the second half of this game? I should say. I should have said would the Giants score in the first half and would the Bears give up. That's what I meant to say. Apologies. So, or could the Bears hold this team to no touchdowns at all? The defense is capable of doing it. They just have to pay attention to their assignments as well. That's another thing. They have to be on the same accord. And they have to make their plays, especially when you got a receiver running across the field. If your assignment is to go with him, you got to go with him. Or if you're supposed to hand them off, the person that's supposed to be picking them up has to pick them up. Now, I'm not taking a shot at Kyler Gordon because of that play, because none of us know what the play call was. But I'm just saying, whatever it is, they have to be together. We have a young secondary in there. I mean, the only guy that's in there that has quite some years is Eddie Jackson. Of the starters, I should say. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna go with my prediction right now. I'm going to say the Bears are going to win this game 27-14. So that's the way I see it. And I hope that, man, I hope they can score more and I hope they give up less. I really do. But that being said, that's it for tonight. So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because y'all Bear fans and y'all know Bear fans. Time to come check out this Bear fans, because here we bear down forever. We going to be here forever. Trying to bring y'all some good entertainment and good entertaining Chicago Bears comments. So like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. This way you get notified whenever I drop a video. I'm going to try and get to the point where I'm going to go live one day. So y'all let me know if y'all want me to go live. Let me know about that. And I'm still trying to see if I can secure something for Sunday. So I'm working on that right now. So all right, but I'm out of here. Thank y'all for checking me out. I really appreciate y'all. It means the world to me. It really, really does. So I love y'all. Bear down forever. We gonna be here forever. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take care, y'all. Thank y'all.